There's a lot going on, and not just me. I know in a lot of you guys as well. You guys are probably, it's 2:10 a.m. 2:10 a.m. I'm awake. I cannot sleep. I know a lot of you guys are also not able to sleep. Or maybe you guys have slept. You guys are watching this in the morning. But whoever you guys are, okay, I think there's something that needs to be discussed. Let's just go for it. And the basic idea is we're just gonna go on a drive. Simple as a Barcelona fan talking to another Barcelona fan. And if you're not a Barcelona fan, still most welcome just to know about whatever we're talking about. Quick introduction. I'm a Barcelona fan since 2020. Yes, I'm not one of those OG ones and all that. 2020. Before that, I only knew about Manchester United because of my neighbor. So I used to like that, and my favorite player at that time was Wayne Rooney, and for some reason I don't know, but basically when COVID came, there was a match happening, Barcelona versus Napoli, and I was actually very intrigued about that game because it was the first football match that I was actually watching live, and it was actually because my brother was watching. My brother at that time used to like Barca a lot, and especially Messi. Messi scored a solo goal in that match. I just absolutely was in awe, and well, I guess with my brother, I also became a Barcelona fan, and from there it began. Supporting Barcelona from 2020. It started. A lot of things happened, but man, today's match, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching, I think we all will say about this. We are really sorry as Barcelona, as the corporation, because at the end of the day, Barcelona is owned by socios, right? By the members. So as club member, sorry Lamine, sorry Pedri, and sorry Hansi Flick. This really is not their fault. In fact, a lot of people have very mixed opinions upon our players. They are saying, oh, Lamine did not play well. Oh, Pedri did not play well. I'm going to tell you one thing, champ. Right? See, here's the thing. Lamine Yamal and Pedri did what they had to do. Flick basically gave them the orders of controlling the game. And how much you want to think about it, again, we did not score 1,000 chances. We scored we did not create 1,000 chances. We probably had I don't know, 6 to 10 chances maximum this whole game, and we scored in 2. We missed the Fermin chance, we missed the Varane chance, we missed the Araujo header, the Lewandowski header, and the Gavi goal, which was pretty shocking to me. Pretty shocking to me. That was from Gavi. Again, I don't want to isolate players. This really is not these three's fault. Who? Lamine, Pedri, and Hansi Flick. But all of this, ladies and gentlemen, it goes towards our club members, Juan Laporta, Deco, and whoever is there in the board, Rafa Yuste and everyone. You guys got re-elected again, and honestly, really disappointed with how we went with this season in the beginning itself. Signings, any improvements? No. We knew a centre back was needed. We had a great centre back with us, Inigo Martinez, and well, guess what? The guy was sold to Saudi. We did not get a replacement, and we needed someone in the defense. It was just not going to work out. Again, Barcelona in financial difficulty, I understand, but here's the thing, guys. Lamine Yamal and Hansi Flick can do as much as they can within their power. When even our best player Rafinha was gone out of this match, I knew, well, this was going to be a very difficult way to win, mainly because this team lacks finishers. We can create all the chances we want. When you can't finish the chances, it is over. And Ferran Torres, I'm gonna give his props. You know, I'm not, again, I don't want to blame anybody. It's just I'm talking in general. We create chances, but our players unfortunately cannot finish it. It's not to single out anybody. It's to everyone. Lamine, Ferran, Gavi, Fermin, Araujo, Lewandowski, everyone, right? Having control in this match was really, in my opinion, the option, because if you think about it, whenever we let Atleti get ball, they basically create a very dangerous chance on us, and just to minimize as much chances they can on us, we kept control over the ball. Now Atleti did really well in just keeping compactness in the middle. It was pretty easy for them to basically, you know, stop all our chances, big chances of course, and there was only so much that we could have done, gentlemen, and it is kind of unfortunate. It hurts, man. You know, this one, I'm not gonna lie, compared to Inter Milan, I think this one hurt me more, like this one, because you see like the system as well going against you. Like, see, Chad, we already cannot finish our chances. You put the system upon that, the Olmo penalty inside the box, not given. Ferran Torres goal, if it's coming from a deflection, guys, if the guy is offside, but if the ball is coming through deflection, that is not offside. It's a deflection. If it was a pass, I would shut my mouth. But if it's a deflection, you guys can tell me, you guys can tag me in the FIFA, you know, numbers, rule number and all that stuff. I'm okay to know that. But from what I know, if it was a deflection, it should have counted. It did not. And of course, the Eric Garcia foul, it's very controversial. Many people will be like 50-50 on that. I'm gonna be honest, that was a yellow. Sorloth took the perfect opportunity. He saw he was one-on-one. He could have scored, but again, putting Barca 10 men was also a great idea. He chose that. I don't think so Eric really made him trip. What I saw was more of a contact with his hand on his back, and that's it. He tripped out. He tripped by himself, took the opportunity. That was what I saw. All right, that is what I saw. And just like that, by the way, one guy that came on the pitch and really surprised me was Rooney Bargi. This guy did not play a single minute against Espanyol, and in a big game like this, Hansi brings him towards the end. And I'm not gonna lie, that Araujo header, if that would have gone in, oh my god, this guy, I think he would have gone down as the best super sub of the season, because literally the biggest game it was, and he was gonna do that impact. I had hopes, I had hopes for the way how we could have performed in this match. I had hopes. I was happy. I was excited when we scored in the second minute, just like all of you maybe were excited. We were all expecting the LeBron James comeback style, like how Lamine has been preaching this whole time. Unfortunately, we did not get that, chat. We did not get that. That's the season gone. Chad, it is really not that difficult for us to come back next season. Simple things. Laporta, Deco, everyone, listen up. Listen up. All you need to do, I know I'm asking money to be involved in this, but if you cannot do that, I'm sorry. Hansi Flick is going to be frustrated with you guys. You are banking on Flick to stay, Laporta. That was your top reason why you stay in this club, because Victor Font would have had Xavi Hernandez as a manager, not Hansi Flick. If you want to keep the guy happy, you have to absolutely lock in with that fat stomach that you have. Number one, get a striker. And I know a lot of people would say Alvarez. I don't mind you guys, because the guy is quality. The guy is quality. He is amazing at one area which we actually need a lot of help in, which is of course free kicks. Okay, but this guy can also score. The only issue with me against this guy is that he is short. he is not a tall guy. If he's not a tall guy, how are you going to expect headers from him like we were expecting towards the end of this match? There's a reason why Varane got subbed off. Lewandowski got a header chance, he missed it. But if it was some other tall striker, prolific, we could have maybe done good. You may ask, who's the other option then? The other option, according to me, guys, Victor Osimhen. I think this guy's gonna cost like 100 million, probably a 50 mil from us plus a liver. I think that's the transaction we can do for this guy. But Victor Osimhen, he is the answer. He is the answer, champ. Tall striker, prolific. He really ticks the boxes. So yeah, okay, just hold on, guys. We're gonna chat a little bit more. So let me just quickly grab a drink real quick. All right, we are back. Just a little bit more yap to go to, or just a little bit of yap to do. I'm not prepared at all with this video, but we're just gonna go with the flow, man. Oh my god, just please, I'm getting aura minus. Thank you. There you go. Diet Coke. You know, of course, not sponsored anyway. I wish I would have, but okay, it's fine. But yeah, just gonna. I love diet drinks. Trying to avoid sugar. But anyways, I've spent almost 1 minute talking about Diet Coke. Coming back to the topic. So Victor Osimhen, he is the answer to me when it comes to the striker. Tall, he can shoot. And that's the reason why I kind of fancy him other than Alvarez. But again, you could maybe make a case for Alvarez in the way like how Luis Suarez worked for Barcelona. Luis Suarez is a legend of Barcelona, and the way how he worked out, he was also kind of short, you know, not too tall. He wasn't really a header specialist, but he scored hella amount of goals, and Alvarez is also a free kick specialist. Again, you could probably check out for the price tags maybe. Osimhen, because he plays for Galatasaray, there's a chance maybe we could get him for cheap. I don't know, maybe, just maybe. But that's the thing about Osimhen. Coming back towards another position, centre back. It is pretty obvious that is a much needed position, and two options. I've got Bastoni, Senesi. That's it. If we do not do any reinforcements in these two positions, you can already count this out next season Champions League as well, because you need prolific players. Rafinha can do as much as he can. At the time when that guy is absent, it's over for Barca, and that is a very, very bad thing. Is my camera going up? I think it is. God. Yeah, I'm not prepared with this video at all. It's just a yap, man. So yeah, what else? Left wing, obviously Rashford. Thank you so much for your services. Those that have been saying that, oh, Barcelona fans are stupid to talk about rubbish about Marcus Rashford. My guy, you see the way this guy plays, and then after that you can probably tell us that why he won't fit in FC Barcelona. Okay, there's a reason why Flick still fancies Rafinha. Rafinha is a undisputed starter, honestly. So but like, there's a reason why Hansi Flick even didn't start Rashford this game. There's a reason, chat. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Left winger, of course, options: Antonio Nusa, youngster. You need someone young like him who can dribble just like Lamine Yamal, and having those two on the width, genuinely crazy. Have him as a rotation option, Rafinha still as a starter, however you would like. Okay. Secondly, midfielder, like, basically, other than Pedri, we don't really have another like playmaker in this team, or like an orchestrator, as they say, right? We don't have that in the team, and that is a bit of a problem. We have to solve that as well, for sure. So yeah, I'm mid-adjusting the camera, but yeah, so basically you have to take care of that as well. Pedri, of course, because the guy is not, like, if he's gone, the game's over. Like, I don't want that stuff to happen. That is unacceptable for a club like Barcelona. All right, so midfield is something you can check from La Masia. Check from there, and you know there's players. You know, Tony Hernandez, I think is his name, Tony Fernandez or Tony Hernandez, something like that. He is there, yeah. We're just gonna quickly wrap it up. Laporta, Deco, you guys need to lock in. All right, that's pretty much that, man. And another Champions League defeat for us. It really hurts as a new Kule, you know. I imagine how it is for the OG Barcelona fans, because low-key Barcelona has had a rough stint from 2015, even when you consider Champions Leagues. 2018-19 we came to the semis. Messi was just incredible that year. Last year we came in the semis. The team was really great in that year. I mean, of course, last year. This year, you know, it was looking difficult for us because Rafinha wasn't there. How exactly would we finish our chances if Rafinha isn't there in our team? But the guys, the boys, they did their best. I absolutely, you know, fairs to them. They did, like, you know, it wasn't like we created 20 chances. We had to play that way because we shouldn't give Atletico that chances. Atletico can hurt you on counters, and of course, Simeone knew that. Everybody knew that. You know, Flick knew that. Of course, that's why he wanted control in this match. So that is that, guys. You know, it is hurtful. Tomorrow is going to be Madrid versus Bayern and Arsenal versus Sporting. That match is going to be very interesting. But guys, this was a kind of a difficult thing to go through, but it's okay, man. It's okay. You know, things happen, stuff happens. I think you know, just I don't know, man. Just go with it. You know what I mean? Focus on the league. Get the domestic double. Laporta, Deco, striker, left wing, centre back, and midfielder promotion from La Masia. That's pretty much that. Guys, that is where the journey ends. A small yap session, a small discussion, hurtful, yet a lot of things to learn about, a lot of things to do. Barcelona are behind. They kind of digressed this season. No Copa del Rey and quarterfinals Champions Leagues. We kind of digressed this season. And what was the difference? Inigo Martinez went away. It is what it is, man. But gentlemen, all I gotta say to y'all, man, you know, all I gotta say is, man, just we gotta do whatever we can, man. The board has to lock in. Flick won't be happy if in case shits don't go crazy next this upcoming summer. I know financial problem, this and that, but you have to do things if you want to do good for Flick. That is pretty much that. And I'm done with the video and stuff. We're not gonna do this shit again. Maybe 500 likes.